Hello, everybody. Palantir is absolutely on a roll. Palantir is absolutely killing it, slaying it by all measures. It doesn't matter if you are a lover or a hater, as long as you're not an anti-grifter, you can see that Palantir is absolutely smashing it in the price. Currently, Palantir is trading at around $16.50, $16.60, coming very strong onto a new 52-week high of just north of $17, which I anticipate we're going to get sometime next week. Now, the question on everybody's mind is Palantir overvalued, undervalued, or fairly valued? And although I can't give you a 100% concrete, definitive answer, because that answer is going to be different for every single person that's answering that question. What I could do is give you a better understanding and paint you a bigger picture. As always, I got a little piece of paper that's gonna paint a really, really big picture for you. You see, artificial intelligence is all the rage right now. Some companies actually got it, some companies will have it, and some companies will never have it. So while many companies are literally jock riding, Palantir actually has it, Palantir will have it, and Palantir already had it for quite a while. You think I'm crazy? You think it doesn't make sense? Sit back, relax, breathe, let out a fart if you really need to, but just relax and listen to what I gotta say, okay? In May, Palantir announces something called Aipcon. That came out in June 1st. A lot of people complained that Palantir is not going to be able to come up with a minimum viable product to showcase on Aipcon. And everybody was absolutely correct because they didn't come up with a minimum viable product to showcase on Aipcon. Everybody thought that it was going to be very similar to Google Bard situation where Bard underperformed and actually was not only lackluster, it looked stupid as fuck. But this, people were wrong about. Well, Adam, how is it possible that they were right that they didn't deliver a minimum viable product in the AIP platform, artificial intelligence platform, but they are wrong that we were gonna have a Google Bard moment? Quite simple. Not only did we showcase in less than a month our artificial intelligence platform, not only did we give 6 different demos from actual clients using AIP in their actual business and explaining that in a matter of 3 to 4 weeks, AIP is transforming their companies so far, but we didn't have a minimum viable product. We had an absolute home run. You see, the reason why Palantir was able to give us a AIP platform, artificial intelligence platform, in less than a month, that was absolutely beautiful, magnificent. I mean, it was super sexy, and it was so easy to understand the value of Palantir. The reason why is Palantir always had this technology. Palantir probably had this technology 5 or 10 years ago. All Palantir did was take little bits and pieces of already their Foundry, their Gotham, their Meta Constellation, their Edge, their Apollo, so on and so forth, and a bunch of shit that we don't even know about. They put it all together, they wrapped it really beautiful, they put a ribbon on top, and they called it AIP. Why? We always had this, but nobody ever paid attention. But with the emergence of ChatGPT, the AI craze is absolutely insane. A lot of companies speak about artificial intelligence the same way they were talking about data analytics and data integration. This is the same thing that Dr. Alex Karp was talking about. Cockroach.com is our biggest competitors when they're like a day away from going bankrupt. A lot of companies are just jock riding the wave, but very few of them actually have the goods to show off, and Palantir is one of the few companies. If you don't believe me, let me give you a couple of examples, and then I'm going to show you how Palantir is taking this up a notch and explain to you my magnificent live that I'm going to have tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You're not going to want to miss this. Snowflake is riding the wave of artificial intelligence, even though they're just a data analytics company, and all of a sudden they are a LLM company, large language model company, right? This predictive artificial intelligence. Well, if you are, where are your products and where are your demos? You got none. There are none, because you don't have an actuality At present time, you have a conceptual product that may be in the future. They bought a company for around $300 million. The company is called Neva, and Neva is what's supposed to give them the LLM capabilities. And then they partnered with NVIDIA, and NVIDIA is supposed to give them that ontology, that digital twin technology that Palantir has. But I'm gonna say it again and again, and I've been saying this. Snowflake with Neva, or Neva, whatever you want to pronounce it, and NVIDIA put together, because remember, this is not NVIDIA's baby. NVIDIA is NVIDIA. This is like a side project. And even if it wasn't, they still don't do what Palantir does. So they are still decades away from where Palantir is. Databricks, they buy a company called Mosaic, also to do large language models. The CEO of Databricks, actually a smart gentleman, says that all the rage for all of his clients right now, they don't want data analytics, they want data integration and LLMs or ChatGPT for business, specifically for your data. $1.3 billion for an LLM ability or to build LLM models. Think about that. These are the front runners. These are the competitors of Palantir, and they had to acquire other companies and make additional partnerships just to possibly give a product in the future similar to or on par, which is not going to happen, to Palantir, because Palantir is so far ahead, which I'll explain in just a moment. Do you get where I'm going with this? Are you starting to understand the difference between Palantir and everybody else? Palantir is in actuality at the moment in real time, whether it's processing your data at the moment in real time or giving you solutions at the moment in real time. Not conceptual like these other companies which say in the future it's possible through an Excel sheet, PowerPoint, and a million other acquisitions that we can give you something like this. Think the dumbass consortiums who are trying to take the NHS contract from Palantir, where you have 3 of these companies that all of a sudden woke up and said, hey, we could do what Palantir does, and it turns out they can't do jack shit, not even close to what Palantir can do. That's the difference. Palantir does not talk the talk, they walk the walk. And I want to bring you to the next part of this video to try to explain, is Palantir overvalued, undervalued, or fairly valued? But before I do, a lot of people have been asking me how to support the channel. And to this, I'm gonna say I really like coffee. This helps me through the day. I do about 4 or 5 different business ventures between my business, a side business, my real estate business, my stocks, crypto trading, right? And my YouTube business, right? This helps me a lot. If you want exclusive content or you just want to support me, it's $3 a month. If you guys ever made money on this channel, of course, nothing is financial advice, purely entertainment and education. The link is going to be down below, and if you support me, I would definitely 100% appreciate it, and I wouldn't cry about it. But if you don't want to support me, that's okay. I will have a link to my Twitter down below. I'll also have a link to Jesse Dow's Twitter down below. He's been knocking it out of the park, making a lot of people a lot of money. Not financial advice, purely entertainment and education, of course. This is a post that came out from an employee from Palantir, and I actually signed up to this, and I'm going to be showing you another AIP demo tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern. Please don't miss it. Check this out. Shout out to my man, Arnie. I saw him make this post. Definitely follow him at Arnie_Trezzi, Trezzi. He has a platform called Palantir Bullets, and he's one of the best technical analysis guys when it comes to Palantir. He thinks outside the box, 100% for sure. Watch him. He says Palantir will perform 6 live AIP demos, and I quote, no PowerPoints, no art of the possible aspirational videos. Any reference is purely coincidental AI. And this is the post that he's talking about. Now, I signed up for this. I will be showing the demo live tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern. Please check out my channel. This is from Mike Masilio. Mike Masilio is a person on LinkedIn, and he works for Palantir, and he puts out this amazing post. This is the difference right here. Several weeks ago, almost every tech company was all of a sudden in the AI business due to increased demand for AI solutions. With customers realizing they've been unable to deliver on what was expected, many now have begun to walk back on their claims. Palantir Technologies, on the other hand, was recognized as the leader in AI for business before the hype. And throughout the frenzy, we're now taking things even further by opening the doors weekly to anybody who would like to join as to share live Palantir AIP demos and open the floor to Q&A with Palantir engineers. Transparency at its finest. This is the best, guys. This is the best. And the reason why I'm reading this at the end of the video, and I kind of built up the story up to here, this goes hand in hand in what I said. Snowflake, it ain't it. Databricks, it ain't it. And even NVIDIA, it ain't it. They're completely in different markets, segments, and businesses, and they can't fuck with Palantir. That's a fact, Jack. No PowerPoints, no art of possible aspirational videos. See firsthand how Palantir AIP enables you to take full advantage of large language models and the latest AI advancements in the context of your workflows and applicational safety without jeopardizing your data security. Each live session will be unique and industry agnostic. Free registration sessions will be held every Thursday for 6 weeks only. You don't want to miss out. See you there. If you go a little bit lower, this is actually the sign up. You guys can sign up yourself. Check out Arnie. I don't want to post this. And I actually am signed up tomorrow for this one right here. 2 o'clock tomorrow, July 13th, Palantir AI Platform Demo Series Session 2. Look, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I just know that Palantir is a beast. And I honestly think Palantir is just getting started because as the AI flurry, as the AI craze keeps growing, there is going to be a legitimate need for AI companies, legitimate MLAI LLMs, machine learning, artificial intelligence, large language models. And Palantir is one of the few companies that not only can deliver today and tomorrow, they always were able to deliver, while the other companies are trying to produce a product. And yes, a lot of them will succeed, most of them will fail, but they're not going to be as good as Palantir. The only drawback of Palantir is that they're expensive, but they are the best, and they charge a premium for their best-in-class work. Now, if this need for AI is legitimate and you legitimately need to move forward, Palantir is your champion. Now, there's another company called Big Bear AI that made a partnership with Palantir back in 2021. And this partnership was that they're going to use Palantir software and they're going to deliver their own machine learning and artificial intelligence. And they are just locking up an $8.5 million contract with the United States military. Again, another example of Palantir actually works. If Snowflake and Databricks and even NVIDIA wanted to introduce large language models, machine learning, artificial intelligence at the capability and scale of what Palantir already can do, will do, and do even better tomorrow, well, Snowflake, Databricks, and NVIDIA should have teamed up and became a partner of Palantir. And I am not naive and I am not ignorant and I understand what I am saying. If they wanted to be another Palantir, they should have partnered with Palantir to use Palantir technology to make their subpar platform software become on par and able to deliver what they said they can deliver and thrive to deliver tomorrow, because Palantir has been delivering what they're thriving to deliver yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And it is not a chance in hell that you will catch up to Palantir. This is just my opinion, purely entertainment and education. And before we go any further, let me know in the comments down below, is Palantir overvalued, undervalued, or fairly valued? There is no right, wrong answer. There is only your own personal thoughts, because everybody has a different answer to that specific question. Thank you so much and have a great day.